I just want to say this. Everybody's got this cozy feeling about Jesus where they think we're supposed to hold our feelings in and we're not supposed to speak the truth. If you're not in the truth, you're powerless. You're giving your power to someone else. So how can you be nice about that when someone's trying to take your power away? I don't get how everybody thinks this is about getting in your own power. Finding your own inner Christ. And serving an almighty God. That all he wants is the best for you. You just gotta be kind to others and sit in the truth. And don't hurt others. I don't get it. Is everybody stupid on this planet, or I'm having a hard time understanding how people don't figure things out. I'm gonna take it back to fucking Wade and Sieper. Sieper, I seen where you were on with Johnny Gobble. And Melinda told you everything that she needed to tell you guys, and you didn't pick up on it. She told you guys that she fights with Johnny and tells Johnny when he's wrong. Right? Because she said that she told him he was wrong when he was going after Ryan at first. Well, Johnny's the one that keeps continuing this. So anything that he's bringing on to himself based at the root of the problem is he's an idiot. And she didn't stop him. She let him continue. And then told you guys, has your back when people start doing the same thing that he's doing to Ryan to him. So how can she think that she's in the right when he's the root cause of the problem? Like, how? This is another thing. Sieper's on there. I get it. Sly says she's all about the truth. She just wants the truth, and that's it. You're going to love this one, Sieper. You're going to like this one. I always said, I think Sly is the realer person over Jamie. I never said I vouch for Sly as a person. It's just what she's perceiving to me on the internet and the conversations that I've had with her. I got a little bit of a feeling of who she was. But here's the deal. You don't make a deal with the devil to go after another devil. Like, if it's so wrong to do wrong to people, like, didn't the Dagburns just fuck Sly over somehow, or showed their true colors, and now she's willing to fucking go on and make friends with these people in order to fucking go after somebody she hates even more than Dagburn? Or is it that she can collect a few more viewers on her YouTube? I don't know. I was never looking for quantity. It was more of a quality, but I've been failing. In both. Because I can't even talk to Johnny Dagburn because I only have 200 and something subs. So why should I be able to tell my story about Johnny Gobble? And they'd love to tell me where I'm the douchebag. Love it, but I can't because I don't have I don't have enough status as Johnny Dagburn. Can you imagine living with that in your head? That fucking Johnny Dagburn's voice, the people want to hear his voice over mine. Kind of enough to make you gag, eh? But anyways, so yeah, I'm really considering this MAID program. This is what I think I'm gonna do. Because like I said, I had it. I am fucking done. I can't handle the stupidity anymore. Like if I'm living in a delusion, is people are still like, you know what I mean? But I don't think I'm delusional. So I think I should have an opportunity. This is what I'm thinking. So maybe I can ask my prime minister to go over it with me and show me where I'm delusional. Like not even about the child stuff with him or the Chinese collusion or Ukraine with the Brazil battalion and missing gold and just I don't really even want to talk about that stuff. We can talk about the delusions that I've had through my life in the last few years. And we'll start with my workplace. Maybe the Prime Minister can arrange a sit down where me and my friends and Troy and Kinga and Chris Wood and all of us can go over and show me why there was no investigation. Was I a bad employee? What? Like just we can just go over the circumstances and they can show me where I'm delusional. And then we can move on to actually I think I might have to I'm gonna have to get some paperwork to get this started. So what we can do is maybe I can ask Dr. Poku to be my doctor again. And what we can do is we can sit down together and he can explain to me when there was never any violence on my side, never any suicide on my side, why I got locked up 5 times, and why I think that he actually lied in court because he was trying to fucking get me to take a shot or he was gonna hold me in there forever and take my fucking ability to say no away from me. That's what I want. But I also, just to have some clarification on a few things, I think we can bring my brother's folder in there too and we can have a talk about that and see why he's never really hospitalized my brother. Is there threats to police? Is there threats of killing himself? Do we have messages? All this shit? Never. Never. Let that guy fucking float around in his head. He's the one asking for help. Because people who want to kill themselves don't leave evidence around and they don't tell people. At least that was my experience. Maybe he can explain all this stuff. Maybe he can look me in the eyes and tell me maybe he was wrong or show me where he was right. Maybe I can have a sit down with the Elmer cops too. Because the chief of police, for some reason, has a real fucking problem with me. So I'd like to have a little fucking one-on-one with him. And I'd like to have him give me his side of the story. And then if it doesn't match mine, we can pull the fucking tapes up and the reports and the videos that I have. We can go through all of that. And he can show me where he thought it was all right to kick me out of my house and call me a liar and a loser. When the person who assaulted me was the one fucking kicking me out of my house. But I know it's hard when there's a sweet old woman who, only tells her husband to fuck off and die all the time. fucking telling you what a fucking horrible person I am with their fucking daughter, and you don't fucking come talk to the other person. There's something about that fucking chief of police. He's a Nimrod, and I can fucking prove it for some reason. Just a regular little cocksucker. Like, who does he think he is talking to the public? Who pays him? I can understand when you have to be firm against somebody who fucking is doing wrong. But when someone comes into your office and asks to fucking talk to you, and I hope that's on fucking recording. I really hope he recorded that conversation, because I'd really like to take a look at that one. See if you people want to fucking decide if I should join the fucking MAID program. Or if you want to come forward and say, hey, we're real sorry, just in case there is a God. Can you imagine God sending people down here to fucking help? I know this is out of your fucking brain capabilities. You don't think right, but you all fucking go to church. But when someone speaks with fucking wisdom and knowledge and wants you to go fucking look for yourself, you persecute that person. Think about it. Can you imagine sitting there and being Dr. Poku and sitting across the table from me, and he's got a, like, I would want to make sure that there was other people in the room to fucking make sure they could hear what was going on. Like, I need some, like, this is the thing. Fuck, I got no one to turn to. I don't even know who to get for backup to do this. Like, would they just throw me in the hospital? I'm not saying I'm going to commit suicide. Not at all. I want to make sure everybody gets paid. Like, this MAID paid thing. We got to make sure everybody's making their money and everybody's satisfied. Like, if anybody deserves it, it's me. I think anybody I've came in contact with is pretty much a turd. No morals. A lie. Like, the lies. Like, you just have to look at little me. He's taken my story and fucking twisted it, and think that fucking telling people that isn't gonna have a fucking something in somebody's head fucking start believing what you say because everybody's fucking saying it. Well, I'm not your Huckleberry. I don't fucking believe a fucking word any of you say. That's why I'd like to have face-to-faces, eyes-to-eyes. See what the truth is. Did I deserve to go in the hospital 5 times? Where did I ever fucking say I was going to hurt anybody or do anything other than I wanted to help people? And the psychiatrist fucking tells you, no, don't do that. Here, we're going to have to get you a pill. Instead of, hey, you understand what's going on? Maybe we can talk about this and limit the fucking... No, nothing like that. It's a fucking joke. The Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and their fucking med plan. Like, guys. Like, I really want someone to convince me that fucking Henry Kissinger loves you. Bill Gates loves you. Show me. I've been begging. I can't do this anymore. I gotta do something, because holy shit. To have what I think in my head and have to live with that and not have anybody to talk to and have my life fucking dictated. You're taking these pills or you have no home, and you're not gonna take weed or you have no home. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. Prove it to me first, but none of yous will. That's the thing. Like, this just goes out to the fucking Little Creek squatters watching. I said the whole time, Just talk to me. You can convince me out of this thing that fucking Ryan's a chosen one. Just fucking answer my questions. That's all it ever was. I don't need him to be chosen because he's not my chosen one. I only thought he was a good dude. I thought he was getting fucked over a lot like I do. I put myself in his shoes where, fuck, how would I feel if a fucking woman fucking, like, tried to sue me, let alone fucking have the rumors going out that I fucking tried to hurt her when I didn't. Let alone fucking two of them. And you know Dagburn's a fucking idiot. And there's all these other people, like, fuck. Like, they don't ever put themselves, like, just because they can't see themselves being at fucking Ryan's level, they can't put themselves in his fucking shoes. That's the problem. Like, think about it from his perspective. Like that guitar guy. Like, fuck, man. He uses a vacation and hangs out with some fans. Does something he think is special for him. And then they want to just sell that fucking memory away like it was nothing. Think about it from Ryan's side. He could have been doing shit he wanted to do rather than do shit that somebody else wanted to do because he thought he was giving them a fucking special memory. Like, I don't know if he's a good dude. I don't know if he fucking gives away cars and shit and fucking takes them back. And I don't know if he's fucking buying Wade fucking a truck. Like, that's the thing. When you're used to helping people, it feels fucking pretty good to have people fucking stick up for you. But he might want to make sure he's got the right fucking people sticking up for him. Because, fuck, man. You guys take it to the limit. You fucking... I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Like, I don't. Like, Kurt wants me to be a hula hooper. Rusty wants me to fucking take my shenanigans off of YouTube and make something happen somewhere else. And Dagburn's just an idiot. AD's a complete moron. A Triple T, you think fucking a brave man like that would have fucking came after me. I begged for it. Nothing. Because he knows. He knows. He knows what's going on. He's smart. He's smart like Dagburn. And he stays away. See? You would think a soldier like fucking Triple T would fucking give up to the end, but not much an American hero now, is he? Anyways, back to the maid thing. Like, that's the thing. I want to make sure everybody gets paid. I want to make sure everybody's satisfied. I want to make sure that... But I want to make sure it is, like, if I am living in a delusional world like everybody says... I'd like some clarification, some fucking little sit-downs. Maybe we could make them public. Who knows? I want some fucking answers, and if I gotta fucking kill myself to fucking get them, I'm gonna get them. From Trudeau, I'm gonna get them from Marwood, I'm gonna get them from everybody. Especially the hospital. I wonder... Can you imagine if that girl was right and Poku is a Satanist? And for some reason he was trying to fuck me over on purpose. Can you imagine that, sitting down and... Remember, Poku, if you worship the devil, there's a God. And you gotta remember that God is the good guy and the devil is the bad guy. And he lies. He lies like you. So, hey, you got... I'm not saying he is a Satan worshiper or anything. Don't... Fucking, I just think that anything's possible as long as you got, like, I got something to go on. I mean, she might be a crazy person, but I've been hearing a lot of crazy people lately, and they talk about fucking being raped and shit like that by Satanists, and like, who knows? Is there something going on in our hospital? Who fucking knows? Maybe we could uncover that, but that sounds silly and delusional, so But that hospital's sketchy anyways. You know, my mother died in there for... I didn't really give a reason. But she'd been in there like 3 times. 3 times. Like it was just sudden, whatever it was, because they never really gave us an answer. But 3 times she was in there and they just kept turning her away. Ignoring what she was saying. Telling her there was nothing wrong. Ain't that fucking the shits, eh? Clowns. It's a clown world. It's a clown world. I can't handle being in a clown world with people who don't really care about one another. Like everybody says, everybody has their price. Not everybody. Being with God is priceless. You can't buy that. You can't buy that. When you're told you can't buy that. No, that doesn't mean, like, listen, I don't want you to think that all, like, poor people are the ones going to heaven, because there are rich people that are going to heaven. I do know that. There are people that work really hard for their money, and they do believe in God, and they do try and help out when they can. So, you can have money and be a man of God. You just got to do it the right way. I mean, you can't be a Harvey Weinstein, right? You can't be a Jimmy Kimmel. Well, that's what I think. But that's based on the evidence that I've already gave in the past, you know. Why would you not answer people who fucking tell you you're fucking were on Epstein Island? And then you question somebody who questions the list, wants the list. Well, this guy's got head trauma. Why does he want to know Epstein's list? Like we think we don't have a right to know. Because all the powerful people that you make, they don't make them. You make them. You have to believe in them. You guys believe in these people more than you do Jesus. No wonder we're in trouble, eh? I don't know. Maybe I look for a platform. Maybe I try and get a hold of this Pat King guy. He believes in God. There was this other guy with the convoy in court. I seen he testified. They like, why did you start the convoy? God told me to. That was it. God told him to. Can you imagine that? I would have followed up with more questions. And just how did God tell you to do that? Like, you think he'd ask more questions. Hey, this fella says God told him to do something. He did it. Let's find out. You know, but who knows what God's capable of, eh? But it was all right for him to say that God told him something. But yeah, that's it. I just want answers, that's all.